As the obesity issue continues to dominate the news here in Ireland, and with the recent introduction of the sugar tax in the UK, I have come here today to meet Mark Fearon, who is on a brave and courageous journey to lose 10 stone and to find out what his thoughts are on the issue. Mark, you have undertaken a huge challenge to lose a vast amount of weight. First of all, can I ask you about this and a little bit about yourself so the audience can get an idea?
Yeah, of course. Back 6 years ago, I weighed in at 27.5 stone. So that was a big shock to me. I applied for that TV show Operation Transformation, and through that and meeting doctors, I was basically told at 30 years of age I was going to have a heart attack. So that opened my eyes. I was part of the show for a few segments, and that got me rolling. And I'm now then just under 6 stone from then. So it's been a great start for me.
It was a good starting point. And were you active as a child, Mark? Was it something, do you think, that crept on gradually, or was weight always an issue for you?
I've always been a big guy, but when I look at a photograph from 6 years ago to a photograph to today, there's such a big difference. And even all my friends and family, they didn't, I mean, they knew I'd put on weight and I knew I'd put on weight, but it's only when you see the photo kind of from today and from 6 years ago. I mean, it's crazy the difference. But I suppose when you see a person every day, you just kind of start to get used to it.
Because you were active, you played rugby, you ran around Blaine Row as a kid. Do you think it's lifestyle when people reach a certain age that contributes towards putting weight on?
Definitely. I mean, yeah, as you said, as a kid I was always outdoors. Summers in Blaine Row, 3 months of running around. I played rugby up to a high standard. I played for the Leinster under-20s. Then once I hit 21, I was going to hopefully go for the Irish under-21s, but I got an injury and that stopped me playing rugby. And I stopped all my exercise. I kind of stopped, and that's when the weight started to pile on.
What did it feel like, Mark, when you were at your heaviest?
I couldn't sleep properly. I couldn't do anything. Like everything was a struggle. And it's only after I lost the weight, I was like, geez, like sometimes even tying my shoelaces was tough at 27.5 stone.
What would be kind of a day in the life of Mark? What were you eating, and what would you kind of go for?
My worst was on the weekends, where I would have a McDonald's for brunch, let's say, and then I would have a Domino's for dinner and maybe throw down a bit of Häagen-Dazs and a couple of litres of Coke.
Tell us how you turned your life around, Mark, because there is a huge transformation after taking place.
There is. People are more aware. It's out there, and I think, if you go back even say 3-4 years ago, people didn't know how much sugar there were in products. Now people are becoming a bit more aware. There's just so much talk about it, which is great. So, the more people become educated, the easier it is to make the right choice.
Can I ask you, what do you think of the sugar tax? Because it's been introduced in the UK.
To me, the whole education of people is more important. I think if you have a high sugar content product, that there should be more enforcement, that it's very visible on the front of the pack that there's this amount of grams of sugar and that's a percentage of your daily allowance. But no more tax, no, because it's be very hard to police, I think, as well.
What was your journey like to losing the weight?
And my aim is to lose 10 stone. I mean, that's what I set for myself, that I get to 17 stone. So that seemed like a long way to go. The first couple of weeks I lost, a good few pounds, but then it's down to losing a pound, 2 pounds a week. So it can seem like a long journey. It's 140 pounds I have to lose, and if you're doing 1 or 2 pounds a week, it seems this is going to go on forever. So support is key, definitely. So if it's friends or it's family, that they can kind of, say that you're doing well, and that's a huge benefit.
We'd like to wish Mark the very best on his journey on behalf of everybody at Irish TV.